All right, y'all. So a couple videos ago, I showed you guys how I made this handmade wig using a lace frontal cap in 3 bundles from Ashimary. So today, I'm going to show you how I did this lovely, flawless install. And we're going to get into a juicy and trifling shop talk. Stay tuned for both. Y'all, so we are with our girl Judy. It's my birthday. Happy birthday! It's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. And y'all gonna start talking about my makeup because I know how y'all like to do that. Because I know how you girls like to tussle in the comments. Don't play with me. Okay, I haven't been to Sephora. Okay, I have to get my winter color. I still have my summer color. I tried to mix my stuff and it just didn't work. No, it looks perfectly fine. All right, so we have Ashimary in the building today. So they sent us 3 bundles of their bone straight hair and a straight frontal. So if y'all seen the wig making video that I made for y'all, if you didn't, I'm gonna put it in the comments below. You can see exactly how I made this wig for this install today. All right, you guys. So once again, thank you so much, Ashimary, for sponsoring this video with 3 bundles of their super thick straight bundles. And they gave me a lace frontal cap, right? So basically what that is it's a lace frontal with a wig cap attached to it. So it's really easy to make your own wigs at home. And as I promised, I will add the wig making tutorial video in the comments and the description, and I'm gonna add the link to the lace frontal cap and the bundles. All right, you guys, so in this video, I'm gonna go ahead and get to the shop talk and y'all can relax, watch me do this install. And when I tell you guys, this story is so trifling. It's like, what the heck? My life is ridiculous. But anyways, let's get into this shop talk. Whatever happens in the shop stays in the shop. So earlier this year, I threw a Valentine's Day event for me and my friends. So basically what that is, it's like a girls' Valentine's, right? So basically all the girls, all the friends that don't have no dates or, you know, no boyfriends, y'all just link up and y'all drink, eat some food and just chill and hang out. Now, as y'all can tell in my story times, in my videos, my friend group is a little ghetto, right? So some of my friends don't get along. Some of my friends from high school still have like ongoing drama. So I kind of have to be a little careful when it comes to me throwing events because sometimes I can accidentally invite girls that don't like each other. So on this particular day, right, it was 3 days before the event and I was doing one of my friend's hair. So as I was doing her hair, I was telling her about the event and she was like, bitch, who gonna be there? So I guess, you know, she was like concerned about who my guest list was. So I told her everyone else that was gonna be there. And, you know, we were just having small talk about it. We really wasn't talking about any drama or nothing. And, you know, after I told her everyone that was gonna be there, she acted cool with it. Now, I understand, like, you may not want to come to an event with someone that you don't like or whatever, but in this particular situation, it wasn't like a beef. They never fought before. They never argued. It was just like she had her own personal issues with someone that was on my guest list. So I'm just like, you know, hey, if she's not acting like it's an issue, then, you know, whatever. Like, we're going to be drinking. We're going to have food. It's going to be fun. We're going to have music. So it's just like, I didn't think nothing of it. Now, if it was an issue, she could have said something right then and there, right? But nothing was said. So I'm just thinking, okay, this girl probably irritates her, but she don't have a real issue with her, right? So once again, I didn't think nothing of it. I did her hair and she left. All right, so fast forward 3 days later to the actual event, right? I cooked, I made like party favors, I did decorations. Like when I throw events for my friends and family, I really do it big, y'all, because I'm such a festive person and I love bringing people together. So I was really excited about this event. I spent a lot of money on this event. So I'm like, we're gonna have a great time.
Now, through my spiritual journey, right, I learned, or I'm still learning really, how to not hold grudges, how to move with love and understand other people's perception. And if I'm wrong, then hell, take accountability. So I ended up inviting one of my homegirls from like, I don't know, I didn't talk to her in like 6 months because we low-key kind of fell off. And, you know, I'm just like, you know what? Life is short. Let me just invite her so we can, you know, talk things out, get an understanding for each other. And by the way, I actually made a video about this in one of my other hair videos, which I will link in the comments. So yeah, this night was so drama filled. This is just one part of this night. And if y'all want to hear the other part of the story, then yeah, check out the video in the comments. So yeah, I ended up inviting one of my homegirls so we can literally reconcile. So at the party, you know, she walked in and it wasn't awkward at all. Like, this is one of those friends where y'all can fall out, y'all can not talk to each other for a whole year, but when y'all are in the same room together, it's like y'all vibes is just undeniable. Like, this is one of those friends where we can just laugh for hours, like, and just joan on each other and just like literally go in. So, you know, once we saw each other, we started talking about the situation, and you know, she was listening to me, I was listening to her, and we really like got through that whole situation. All right, so toward the end of like the reconciliation conversation or whatever, the girl's hair that I did 3 days ago came through the door with a friend. So I'm like, you know, this was like a private like event or whatever. Like, I didn't tell people, y'all can just bring people. But, you know, it was cool or whatever because the girl that she brought, I knew her. So it was like, you know, it's whatever. But it was just kind of weird to me that she didn't tell me that she was bringing someone. So I'm just like, okay, cool. All right, so at this point of the night, there were 6 people at my place, right? It was me, 3 of my other friends, the girl's hair I did the couple days ago, and her friend. So when they came in, you know, they talked to everyone for a couple seconds, but me and my other homegirl was still having that, you know, reconciliation conversation. So, you know, they said hey to everyone, but they kind of like went past us and went to my room. And I guess they were like on the phone or taking pictures, talking, whatever they were doing. And me and my homegirl was still having that conversation. So I'm still in the living room talking to my homegirl with the 2 other friends, right? So the girls whose hair I did and her friend were still in my room, and I noticed that they were kind of loud, right? So like from the living room, I can hear them. Like, they were just loud, laughing, joking. And I'm just thinking, you know, are they already drunk? You know, like, it wasn't a problem, but I just kind of peeped that they were already drunk. All right, so at the end of the reconciliation conversation, like, me and my friends, we are so goofy. So we were just like, yes, that's how you hash it out. You gotta hash it out. And we were like, we're mature. And we were just jumping around and rolling around on the ground. And we were like, you gotta air it out, man. You gotta air that shit out. That's all you gotta do. You gotta air it out. And everyone was like rolling on the floor and like fanning their coochies. We're like, air it out, air it out. And we were literally just being like goofy. So all of a sudden, right, while we're still on the ground just being goofy, talking about some air it out, my homegirl whose hair I did came up my room, and she came into the living room and she was like, why I feel like y'all talking about me? So when she said that, like, everyone kind of just stopped talking and turned around and looked at her, and it was just confusion. Like, we were just like, wait, what? So she proceeds to be like, well, y'all out here talking about some air it out, and I just feel like you low-key trying to tell me to come out here and confront old girl. And I look at her, y'all, with the most confused face, and I'm just like, what? I looked that girl straight in the eye, and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? And she's like, well, remember the conversation we had when you were doing my hair? And y'all, listen, I will let a lot of shit slide, but one thing you not gonna do is lie on me in front of a group of people. So I literally walked up to her, I turned her around, put my arm on her shoulder, turned her around, and I said, what the fuck are you talking about? So listen, I cannot make this up. Once I said that, she looked at me and she was just looking like confused and flustered, and she was like, I forgot, I'm drunk. And she turned back around and was like, well, I have something to say. All right, so pause. So I'm thinking in my head, okay, so this girl done got drunk on the way to my house, okay, on that liquid courage, and brought her bodyguard to come here and use me as a pawn to confront someone at my event. Listen, baby girl, if you hard, okay, if you're really hard, you don't have to try to convince someone to co-sign a lie just so you can confront someone else. Like, if you have quote unquote beef with this girl, confront her on your own. Like, I know you was filling up on that liquid courage and you kind of lost your mind a little bit, but you're not finna get me to co-sign a lie just so you can look validated and in your little argument. Like, girl, confront this girl on your own, okay? The fuck? So yeah, I definitely had to like clear that up real quick because girl, you're not finna just sit here and lie on me. Like, yeah, we're not doing that. So yeah, she was like, oh, I was drunk, I don't remember. Yeah, anyways. So after that, she, you know, continued to confront the girl. And I guess she was talking about, yeah, the reason why I cut you off is because you were fake and you were two-faced or blah, blah, blah. So, you know, they were having their little moment. Now, obviously, you know, while this is happening, everyone is just silent, you know, everyone is really uncomfortable because it's like, girl, we just hashed out our issue calmly, peacefully, and maturely. And you're here drunk as hell trying to confront this girl so abrasive and she's not receiving it. Like, the girl that she was going off on was my friend too, and she was just sitting there. I can tell she was embarrassed because you're literally getting called out and sunned by another female, and it's just like she wasn't sticking up for herself. She was just sitting there just taking it, and she wasn't responding. So I don't know if she was like coming up with her answer. I don't know if she was like thinking. I don't know what she was thinking, guys. But yeah, so everyone was looking. It was really awkward, and she completely changed the vibe. She ruined the vibe and ruined the whole event. So here's where the messy part came in, right? As if it wasn't already messy. So within their little back and forth, or her confronting her on how quote unquote fake she was or whatever, she ended up saying, and Zakia doesn't even like you. Y'all, when I tell you, I was in shock. I was like, wait, what? Oh hell no. Oh no, this bitch just didn't. Okay, so since you want to drag me in this again, lie on me again, now I'm in it. Y'all, when I tell you, it was up from there, okay? First of all, me and this person never even got in violent, like verbal altercations in the past. So the fact that she came to my house drunk with an ulterior motive, you know what I'm saying, and tried to out me out twice, it's just like, girl, like, what's up with you? So, you know, in the midst of that just huge blow up, you know, mean things were said, low blows were said, true feelings came out of the both of us. And it was kind of just like, I didn't intend for any of this to happen. Even when things were boiling up, even when I was already lied on, I still tried to simmer the situation down. I still tried to, you know, turn it in another direction. But clearly God had other plans. Now, there are situations where people can honestly like make a mistake, right? They can misjudge you, they can mistreat you or whatever. Not everything is unforgivable. But the next morning, when I was really thinking about that situation, I thought there's absolutely no reason for me to go back being friends with this person. Have y'all ever been in a situation where like you've been in a friendship or a relationship for years and years, and while you're in it, you know, you make excuses for this person, you let them get away with murder, and it's really smoke and mirrors because you're, you know, thinking that you're being loyal to this person, right? But when it finally ends, you can actually look at everything from an outside point of view and see things for what they were. When I was finally able to be real with myself, I realized that, wow, like the last 2 months of our friendship, it was a lot of trifling stuff going on. Like, I heard from one of my other friends that this person said something negative about my boyfriend. This person finessed me out of $150. This same person tried to send illegal checks to one of my P.O. boxes without telling me and lied to me about what they were sending to my P.O. box. It was just like, girl, like, you was a whole liability. And it's countless other things that I chose to ignore. But at some point, God will be like, girl, like, if you're not gonna take this friendship out your life, I will. So yes, you guys, we gotta stop ignoring these red flags in friendships. Red flags are not just for romantic relationships. And the moment you stop doing something for someone for free, they just might turn on you.
Material girl. You know what I'm saying? It's your average middle slick part, but with a little razzle dazzle. Cause I'm the birthday girl. Yay. But you can get it too, sis. You ain't even gotta be your birthday. You ain't even gotta do it like it's your birthday. You know what I'm saying?
All right, you guys, this is the final result, and this wig is super thick and silky. Once again, thank you so much, Ashimary, for sponsoring this video with this frontal cap and 3 of their straight bundles. If you guys want all these products and want to try making your own wig at home, I'm going to put all the information in the description below. If you are not subscribed to my channel already, make sure you go ahead and do that. Turn on your notifications, and I'll see y'all later. And do not forget to put your thoughts and opinions of this shop talk in the comments below.